There's some big threat out there, and you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
So none of us comply? So what, do we all just punch and shoot? I can't think of a
That's a look at Thunderbolts, one of the most anticipated releases of 2025, and the latest addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It brings together some of Marvel's best anti-heroes on screen together for the first time, including Florence Pugh as assassin Yelena Belova and Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes. Thunderbolts is hitting the theaters today, and Jackson Weaver is on the couch this morning to tell us all about it. Okay, so for people such as myself who have not kept up to speed with the 40-odd Marvel movies, let's talk about Thunderbolts. Where are we in the storyline?
Yeah, I mean, 36 movies and I don't know how many series in. I have my notes here because I need to keep all of this in my head. But to catch you up for this film, we have Yelena Belova. She's played by Florence Pugh. If you remember from earlier days of Marvel, she is kind of the sort of sister to Black Widow. At the beginning of this movie, she is working as a criminal for hire because all the main heroes are gone after Avengers Endgame. She is breaking into government labs. She's figuring out what she needs to steal and who she needs to kill. She's feeling disaffected, though, and she goes to her kind of father. You see him on screen there, the Red Guardian, played by David Harbour. He tells her, hey, you need to be a hero. That's the only way you can figure out how to be fulfilled. So, more backstory. She goes to her crime boss, which is played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and she is the head of the CIA at the same time. So she is juggling these crimes that she's dealing with and the political sphere of her life, and she's being impeached. So she says, hey, Yelena, one last job for me. You got to go to my secret evil underground lair, take out Ava Starr, the teleporting bad guy from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then I will let you do whatever hero stuff you want to do. But she gets there, she runs into John Walker. He is kind of the villain, the temporary Captain America replacement from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then Taskmaster, another evil villain, shows up, and they're all figuring out very quickly, oh, we're the loose ends that Julia Louis-Dreyfus wants to clean up. She's going to get rid of us, and all the evidence will be gone. All of that said, what happens next? You might be predicting, but we have a little clip here, and you can see what they end up doing. Take a watch.
Look at you. You are all so adorable. Just think, I send you down there to kill each other, and instead, you make nice and you form a team. Who is this old Santa?
I'm Alexei Shostakov, the Red Guardian.
What?
So, they team up. They're a bunch of C-listers nobody knows, but they still have to save the day. I hope that was enough because my mouth's a little sore from all of that explaining.
I gotta tell you, I'm so impressed that you could keep all of that straight because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
The title's kind of a lot too, because not only is it the name Thunderbolts, but extra asterisks. What's going on there?
I mean, even with everything I've explained to you, there's a huge amount of this movie that is M. Night Shyamalan-esque twisty. And I will say, the asterisk makes a lot of sense. It's very important. You see it on the end there. It really plays into what this movie is all about, but I cannot tell you because it would have ruined the surprise. Just keep in mind, it will make sense once we get to the ending. I can say the title, Thunderbolts, comes from the name of Yelena's childhood soccer team, the Westchester Big Valley Thunderbolts, sponsored by Shane's Tire, who lost every single game. And that really plays into how these characters think about themselves. Yelena feels like she has no purpose in life. She is aimless. She does not know what to do with her life. John Walker has been abandoned by his family. He has no sort of purpose. He has no anyone around him. And we haven't even got to one of the biggest characters who I can't say much of anything about, Bob, who is just so broken. He is filled with depression. He's filled with loneliness. He teams up with his team. And he even at times says, leave me behind. There's no reason for me to go on. So that's a big part of the movie. These people feel like they're huge losers is essentially what the movie is about.
Jackson, I thought these movies were supposed to be fun and light up. Like, yo, this is some serious heavy duty. Even the color palette, it's so heavy, it's so dark. What's the story there?
I mean, Okay, we have a clip here. I just want to go right into it. This is the first scene in the movie. This is the first thing you hear, and this shows you what the tone of Thunderbolts is like. Take a watch.
There's something wrong with me. An emptiness. I thought it started when my sister died, but now it feels like something bigger. Just a void.
Oi!
First scene in the movie, she falls off of a building after that monologue. And that is where the movie continues to go. So she has a parachute, and that is actually a practical effect. That's the second tallest building in the world, a stunt that Florence Pugh fought to be able to do herself. But I mean, this movie is about sadness, it's about pathos, it's about trauma. It is a metaphor for not necessarily wanting to go on in your life anymore. I will say, though, there are the fight scenes you'd expect. There are all of those kind of Marvel aspects to it. But this is serious subject matter that, personally, I did not think that Marvel had the gusto to go for.
So it's a great date movie, is what you're saying. Like a real light, cheery, good time on a Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it fun? It could still be dark, but is it fun?
Yes. I mean, it's kind of incredible how they were able to mix together some of these aspects. I mean, you see the pathos there from an old movie where Yelena Belova is dealing with the death of her sister. Those shadows on the pavement were directly inspired from the Hiroshima bombing, the director said. So there's that darkness to it, but there's all the Marvel quippiness you'd expect. Florence Pugh is incredible in this and balancing the comedy and the horror. The fight scenes in this movie, oh my goodness gracious, they have gone next level. You see it here, this is kind of the beginning Mexican stand-up fight scene. It is orchestrated, choreographed to perfection, and it's filmed in a way that feels real and gritty. There's no more of that CGI Marvel muckiness, blandness I think we've seen before. So I will say, this deals with heavy themes respectfully and in a mature way that I didn't necessarily think Marvel had it in them, but it's still fun. You still get the punches, you still get the fights, and you still get the jokes.
Okay, sounds like you're impressed. What's the rating?
Surprisingly so. This is a high rating for me. This is a 4 out of 5. This is by far and away the best thing Marvel has put out in years, probably 2 or 3 years. And it is, I would say, top 5 Marvel movies of all of their releases. I will say it's a big question mark on whether audiences will buy in, whether they'll be able to become a big cultural touchstone once again. But I can at least say that they've done the homework. They've made a good enough movie to lure audiences back in. We'll see if they actually take the bait.
Okay, I'm taking that bait. I'm taking that
all right.
Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun.